I'm Pastor Keon Carter, and I'm the lead pastor of Wellington Heights Community Church.
My name is Stephanie Carter. I'm the spiritual formation and teaching pastor at Wellington Heights Community Church, and I'm also the co-founder of Wellington Heights Community Church alongside my husband, Pastor Keon. Keon and I have lived in Wellington Heights for the last 8 years. Through that, we build relationships with a diverse population that resides in Wellington Heights. And through these 8 years, we were listening to our neighbors and hearing what the hopes and dreams and wants were. And one of those wants was to have an organization that was consistently present with people from the time they were born to the time that they would pass away. And we feel that a church is the perfect organization to offer such care and support through someone's lifetime.
So in 2020, in February of 2020, me and Pastor Stephanie, along with John and Amy Dorfield, we started the Wellington Heights community. We gathered in our living room with about 20 people, core people, to start the Wellington Heights Community Church. Quickly after we started those Bible studies in our living room, the pandemic hit, and we had to pivot drastically.
I first met Keon and Stephanie about 3 months before the pandemic, and when I met them, I knew they were the type of people I was going to get to know over the last 5 years.
We switched from gathering in our home to doing virtual gatherings and finding ways that we could creatively support one another and support our neighborhood and wider community.
I began to get involved with Wellington Heights Community Church back when they first started their book studies.
People say to Pastor Keon and I frequently, how could you start a church in 2020 with COVID-19, with the awakening of racial injustice, and then in our community, the derecho? And we say we couldn't think of a better time to start a church because this created an opening and an openness and curiosity in a wide variety of people's lives of what it looks like to embody your faith in the here and now.
One of the things that we always do is we continue to listen to the community in our ministries. The impact that Wellington Heights Community Church has made, I would say primarily is creating a hub, creating a community for the Wellington Heights neighborhood.
I feel like Wellington Heights Community Church has grown and changed over the past 5 years simply by the partnerships that we are able to have with other local churches, but also within the neighborhood. There's more neighborhood engagement through the Flourishing Neighborhood Index, and just more community members that are willing to participate in some of the events that we hold that are outside of that traditional Sunday service.
So I've seen Wellington Heights Community Church impact their community in so many ways. One is their annual Christmas store that Faith Life Church is proud to be part of as well. And also the Flourishing Neighborhood Index that's currently going on, where they're really listening to their neighbors and trying to make a huge impact.
The partnership between Faith Life and Wellington Heights goes deeper than any other partnership that we have with any other congregation, and we're very proud of our support of Wellington Heights and also Wellington Heights' support of what we're doing here at Faith Life. We love the mission of Wellington Heights, and we hope to continue to see it grow many years in the future.
One of the hopes and dreams that I have for Wellington Heights Community Church is that it continues to grow, that it continues to impact not just Wellington Heights, but also the surrounding neighborhoods, and also that it continues to be a beacon of hope for Cedar Rapids, where people know that it's a place where everyone belongs.
I want to see also stronger partnerships with partners like Faith Life Church, right? We are already in partnership with Faith Life, and we want to see that strengthen, not just sharing pulpits, but how do we get even more into the grind of life?
I hope in the next 5 years that Faith Life and Wellington Heights can continue to do more work in our community, to see social justice happening, to empower people who are maybe on the outskirts of our community. It's really easy to be Faith Life Church, honestly, and be on the northern side of Cedar Rapids, right in the Marion community, and to forget about our city. And we don't want to do that here at Faith Life. We want to be in our community, blessing people, and sharing the gospel as we're doing it.
Our partnership has really shown that it is possible for unlikely people to come together in a spirit of God's abundant love and hospitality.
I would just like to congratulate Pastors Keon and Stephanie and the Wellington Heights Community Church on this 5 years of doing ministry in the neighborhood.
Now, we may not agree on every theological conclusion, but we do believe that Jesus is Lord and He calls us to join Him in the work of reconciliation and flourishing. And so partnerships, church partnerships, is huge for us. And connecting with Faith Life and connecting with some of the surrounding churches in the Wellington Heights neighborhood is so important if we want to see God reign and rule in our neighborhood.